I feel like instinctively, I feel like because it defaulted to the middle path, I'm more inclined to take the left path. I was saying, since there are two pathways, which one, since I'm only gonna do one because we would be here for a while if I did both, which is the better path, if you can only pick one? Like, which has like better gear or whatever. Again, I'm leaning towards this one, but again, we could do the center one. Pretty sure both have different really good stuff, so I'm just kind of like, I'm a little on the fence. Either way, I think we can leave now. I think we can just teleport out, now that we have carry. Also, I had a question about retreat. Since there's like a bunch of stuff, like at Venus Lighthouse, they're both good. Okay, so, oh yeah, my instinct was correct, I guess. So I guess we can retreat now. Well, thank you for, the advice, as always. Oh shoot, wrong way. So now that, Venus Lighthouse was attacked by strange wanderers. Oh wow, he just straight up died. Babi's soldiers are all colossal victors. How could anyone beat all of us? Who were they? We would recommend doing both. Maybe? Depending on how this session goes, I might do like one path and then I might do both then. I don't know. Especially if things transfer. More of Toby's soldiers lay defeated. Is this more of their work? That voice, it's Iodem. You survived. We suffered great losses. Were you fighting a group of 6 people? They were 7. You've survived as well. There were 7. Is this the same group you were following before? I'm certain of it. One of them must have been Sheba. Sheba, you say? Is this true? The scholar Creighton was protecting her. I'm sure it was Sheba. Did you hear that, Isaac? What do they want with Sheba? Sheba, they all... Once they finished with us, they headed for Babi Lighthouse. What do they hope to find at Babi Lighthouse? They spoke of the ruins beneath the lighthouse. Ruins, of course, the foundations of the lighthouse. And Farron, the master of the Lalavero, followed them into the ruins. I see, Farron too. Isaac, we must head for Babi Lighthouse as well. Are you concerned about these soldiers? We're fine, you must hurry to the lighthouse. The lighthouse, Sheba, if anything happens, just hurry. Even the soldiers insist. Isaac, come on. Also, no worries about internet considering the stream just dropped a bunch of frames. So yeah, my internet's being a little wonky today. So apparently there's a Djinni somewhere, so let's go find him. Let's try back here. Let's not, actually. Might as well sell that iron helm I have no use for. Also, this is why I have so much money, because I did a bunch of level grinding. Huh, what? The music's a bit weird? I didn't notice. To be fair, it's been a long time since I got this far. Enter the house with the ladder to the roof. Get on the roof and walk around the wall. It's an emulator thing, but it's pitched lower. This is through the Wii U Virtual Console, so yeah, it is emulated, so it could be something like that. I think the color correction is also a bit different between like Wii U versus like DS. I think DS is a little bit brighter. Can I jump this? I can. Why, hello there. So this is number 26 for us, so there's actually only 2 more. Torch. Also, I know I should actually look up how Djinni should be arranged instead of just setting all of them per adept. To be honest, I just have never taken the time to look up which Djinni are best for like certain builds. I really should look into that at some point, but I just never have. Actually, can I jump on this roof? And if so, why? Water of Life, okay, that's worth it. Yeah, it's all subjective, but part of me does want to look up like what a speedrun of this would be like and what items a speedrun would use. Like I was reading, this one guide basically talked about like if you go through and you know, mess up, or not mess up, but if you rearrange all of your Djinni, then you can be really overpowered and get through like Crossbone pretty easily, but I tend to not do that very often, so going in with default, I'll probably need to be a little bit higher level. Also, I'm a little torn about this armor, because it is a lot better, but it also loses out on the some of the stats. Like some of the stat boosts I think might be worth it, so I think I'll pass. Also, I never used the game tickets. Hope they're not important, because I'm not going all the way back to Tolby for that, at this rate. Road to Babi Lighthouse. I didn't heal. So apparently, I think it said the Djinni's down to the left. So, says move the pillar one step to the west and go on the other side and move the other pillar out of your way. Jump over the gap, go outside, and grow the vine. Cool. That's easy. That's also the wrong move. I wish if they ever remake this game, have like every shoulder button be a shortcut slot. That would help immensely. That would make things so much easier if you had like 4 shortcuts instead of having to swap around constantly like this. Is it weird that when you were talking about getting nice stuff from the game tickets, I read that as rice stuff for some reason, and I'm not sure why. I don't have my glasses on today, so that's probably why, but still, thought I'd throw that out there, I guess. Alright, so second to last Djinni should be somewhere around here. Alright, so which gap should we take? Head in the doorway and jump down the slide. I guess there's only one to go, so I guess we're picking this one. Please don't fight me. It probably is gonna fight me, yeah. It's like Earthbound logic. I wish you could have more than like 15 inventory slots per character. Having like full inventory would be really nice, but I get why. Oh, thanks, game. Thanks a lot. This is the first time we've had a Djinni run in this entire playthrough, so I guess that's pretty lucky, but also kind of bites, because we had such a good run. Well, might as well swap this back around. Oh wait, it's already set up. Yeah, they can run. We just hadn't experienced it at all. So again, that's rather lucky. Yeah, he ran like first turn, which was ridiculous. Yeah, I'm surprised that like we got this good of luck, to be honest. And again, I'm surprised this one ran first turn. That was weird. I'm gonna leave the Djinni alone. I don't want to keep switching it if he keeps being a jerk like that. So basically, if a Djinni runs, you have to kind of reset the room. I actually might save, just so we don't have to keep doing this loop over and over again if he keeps running. Alright. Astral Blast. That sounds cool, but it's the wrong element. Honestly, I do think this is advantageous because, you know, with having all one element, it would create this problem of not being able to do certain things. Like, you know, in this case, Ivan can do ground attacks, which makes him a little bit more viable. So yeah, I can see the benefits of having like maybe 2 Djinni on each character or something. But for OCD reasons, I leave it alone. Again, I will consider this a pretty lucky run, considering this is the first time we've had this problem. So, on the whole, this has been really remarkable. Because I know in the first dungeon they tell you, hey, if they run, just kind of like reset everything and come back. And we didn't have to deal with it this entire time. Again, sometimes when games are really nice to me, I get really confused and concerned. Like, I feel like this is being really easygoing in a way that I am suspicious that RNG is going to come back to haunt me later on. So we're only missing 1 in Crossbone, but I guess we'll do that in a bit. To be perfectly honest, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like with the multi-room setup and everything that we aligned earlier, I guess it's for the ruins, but I'm honestly not sure what I'm doing. This is effectively blind. It's always been a little bit semi-blind, but this is like the most blind part of the run. Case in point, repeatedly falling into this pit. Oh, come on. And an encounter right at the door. I forgot to check relics at the last town. He just kicked us out of the way and went on to the lighthouse. So I guess this is the right way. Through the front door. Oh, a griffin. That is a green griffin right there. Don't usually see them in this color. I do feel like the sprite variety is pretty nice because, you know, there's a lot of color to this world. It's like a kind of a serious world, but it still manages to be kind of colorful and unique, I guess. Yeah, what the heck am I doing here? I'm running from this. That's a lot of enemies. It's like, it has its own... Well, hello there. That feels inviting, but I don't know what to do about that. It feels sort of, Oh, what's even the word? It feels visually... It has a very unique visual identity that most games don't have. Which is actually a problem I have with a lot of modern games, is they have less of a visual identity. Try slide number 3, I guess. Guess that was the right move. Oh, okay. I also like this game from the standpoint of you can just mess around and figure out what you're doing. Like, I just kind of winged it a little bit and I made the right call. I didn't need to like consult a guide, I could just, you know, figure it out on my own. So you're sure they went through this door? Yes, they opened the stone door and entered. Well, does the door open? It's hopeless, it won't budge. Of course not, I told you, this door doesn't open. If it did open, we would have gone in long ago to study the ruins. But I'm certain they went through this door. And I'm saying no one has ever gone through here. Oh, Eodem. Farron. And I'm so sorry about Sheba. Why did this sort of thing have to happen? Are Felix and the others beyond this door? Yes, beyond that door that no normal man can open. If they got through, then we can too, right? Will you go for us? Yodem, just who are these people? They come from the far north. They have chased the ones who took Sheba all the way here. They've been chasing that fearsome group? Yes, they are most fearsome. Such awful power, and what they're trying to do seems very dangerous. We're the only ones who can stop them. You think you can stop them? You seem quite sure of yourself, but what do you think you can do? I've never heard such harsh words from you, Farron. What do you expect when, in the midst of such dangers, you ask me to leave Sheba's fate in the hands of children? If you want me to trust them, they must give me reason to trust them. First, you will have to demonstrate your powers to us. Can you follow the same paths that they took? Your confidence means nothing unless you can show that you can do it. Eodem asks only that you stand back and watch. Now show me what you can do.